Welcome, future property magnates. Today, we're diving into a game-changing strategy that could transform your property portfolio. Have you ever thought about how to maximize the value of a single property without adding significant construction costs or complexities? Well, that's what title split planning is all about. This strategy isn't just about dividing a property, it's about multiplying its value by creating multiple marketable assets from a single structure. Now, before we dive deeper, let me introduce myself. I'm James, head coach here at Property Conversion Mastery Academy, PCMA. I've spent years helping property investors like you unlock hidden wealth and build profitable portfolios. By the end of this video, you'll see how title splitting could be the secret to unlocking hidden wealth in your property investments. Let's jump right in. So, what exactly is title split planning? It's a powerful strategy where a single property is divided into multiple legal titles. Imagine you have a large Victorian house with a single title. Through title splitting, you could convert that house into 2 or 3 flats, each with its own independent title. It's not just a structural transformation, but a legal one too. This creates new profitable assets, each with its own market value. And here's the kicker. In the UK, demand for smaller, more affordable units is soaring, especially in prime urban areas. That's why title split planning is a goldmine waiting to be tapped. Now, you might be asking, why go through the hassle of splitting a property? Well, this is where the hidden wealth code comes into play. Title splitting perfectly aligns with this philosophy. By breaking down a single property into multiple income-generating units, you're not just increasing its market value, you're creating new streams of income. Imagine taking a large family home in London that's currently yielding modest rent, split it into 2 or 3 high-spec flats, and suddenly you've tripled your rental income with a much higher capital value. It's about working smarter, not harder, and unlocking hidden wealth that others simply overlook. Of course, no strategy comes without its legal hurdles. Navigating the UK property market requires a solid understanding of the regulatory framework, especially when it comes to title splitting. You'll primarily interact with the Land Registry, which handles ownership registration, and your local council for planning permission. To split a property, you'll almost always need planning permission, especially if you're changing the use of the property, like turning a house into flats. You'll also need to adhere to building regulations. Think fire safety, soundproofing, and energy efficiency. And don't forget the legal side of the title split itself. You'll need professional conveyancing to ensure each new unit is properly documented and registered. If this sounds overwhelming, don't worry. This is exactly why at PCMA we've got expert guidance and tools to help you navigate every step of the process. Don't let legal complexities slow you down. Successful title splitting isn't just about understanding the rules, it's about strategic execution. Here are some critical considerations. First, property suitability. Not every property is a candidate for title splitting. Ideal properties often have generous proportions, multiple access points, and are located in areas with high rental or sales demand for smaller units. A detached or semi-detached house with a large footprint, or a commercial building with adaptable space, often presents the best opportunities. Consider the existing layout and how easily it can be reconfigured into self-contained units without excessive structural work. Next up, financial viability. This is paramount. Conduct a thorough financial analysis, factoring in acquisition costs, conversion expenses, including planning, building regulations, and legal fees, and projected rental income or sales values. The goal is to ensure a healthy return on investment. Don't forget contingency budgets for unexpected issues that often arise in property development, and don't forget your professional team. You'll need architects, solicitors, and builders who are well-versed in title splits and property conversions. It's all about assembling the right experts to make the process smooth and efficient. Finally, market demand. Conducting market research is key. Are smaller units in high demand in your area? Whether it's young professionals, students, or small families, knowing your target market will guide your entire strategy. And remember, market demand can make or break your title split project. Title splitting can be a powerful strategy, but like any investment, there are pitfalls to watch out for. Let's break them down. Underestimating costs. Development costs can quickly spiral, so always build in a contingency budget. Ignoring regulations. Cutting corners on planning permissions or building regulations can result in hefty fines or even demolitions. Always follow the rules. Poor planning and design. Failing to design efficient, marketable units can lead to wasted space and lost revenue. Lack of professional advice. This one's huge. Title splitting is complex, and having the right professionals on your team is vital. Let's bring this strategy to life with a real-world example from Manchester. A once dilapidated Victorian terraced house, struggling to sell as a single unit, was identified as a prime candidate for title splitting. With PCMA's strategic guidance, our client secured planning permission and converted it into 3 modern self-contained apartments, 2 one-bedroom units and a spacious 2-bedroom unit. The conversion involved extensive internal work, new kitchens, bathrooms, upgraded sound insulation, and separate utilities. The legal process also included drafting individual 999-year leases and registering them with the Land Registry. Outcome: the total cost of the project, including acquisition, conversion, and professional fees, was £450,000. Upon completion, the 3 flats were valued at £750,000, yielding an 8% gross rental return. This case perfectly illustrates how strategic title splitting, paired with detailed planning and expert guidance, can significantly enhance property value and unlock hidden wealth. As you become more adept at title splitting, you can explore advanced strategies. This includes considering mixed-use developments, where you might split a commercial property to include both residential and commercial units, or exploring more complex leasehold structures. The future of title splitting in the UK is also closely tied to evolving housing needs and government policies. With continued pressure on housing supply, particularly in urban centres, and a growing demand for flexible living solutions, the strategic conversion of existing stock will remain a vital component of the property market. There you have it, title splitting in a nutshell. By strategically dividing your properties into separate titles, you're unlocking hidden wealth and multiplying the value of your assets. The potential is enormous if done right, and at PCMA, we're here to help you make it happen. Ready to take the next step? Visit PCMA Academy website to get started with free resources and courses that'll help you master property conversion and unlock your hidden wealth. Don't wait, start today.